Charge I specify as long as you're sent to prison with Michael.
We have to be in the same cell, on the same schedule, everything.
You know, it's very generous, even noble. But have you really thought it through?
Yes, I have.
Sending you to prison is not going to be a problem. But getting you out may be next to impossible. Carol's ruling reversed. It's a long shot. And even if Michael's released, you won't go free just because he does.
Then charge me something that's gonna get me 5 years. Just make sure that I'm with Michael. I'll take a chance on the release date.
Assuming that you live that long.
Will you please just do this?
You know, you must have a lot of enemies in Pentonville looking for payback. And you can't protect Michael if you're dead.
It's only a matter of time before somebody hurts Michael. Just get me inside Pentonville. Make this happen, please.
You know, if I'd known about this earlier, I wouldn't have gone after Michael. This whole situation was so ripe for a deal.
Can you help me or not?
You know, I really hope I can send you to prison without your cooperation one day. But until then, I'll arrange for you to plead guilty to a Class D felony. It will carry about the same sentence as Michael got, and it will help me salvage this mess out of my career, and my superiors will be all over it.
How long will it take?
Less than 24 hours.
Okay, can you just call me and tell me when and where I have to surrender myself? Thank you. You're doing the right thing.
I believe you are too, Mr. Morgan.
Lucky. Can I talk to you for a second?
Sure. Listen, before you say anything, I owe you an apology. No, I regret not letting Michael go with you when I had the chance. You know, I trusted the system. I should have trusted you.
What happened to Michael is on Dante, not you.
Oh, I appreciate that. What's going on?
I'm going to prison. Claire's putting together a deal that's going to give me the same sentence as Michael, and I'm actually going to be in the same cell.
Well, maybe you won't have to. Dante and I are digging up some dirt on Judge Carroll. Sometimes a little blackmail could save everybody a lot of trouble.
Well, I hope you find something, but I can't wait. Michael needs me now.
Jason,
Wanted to thank you for being such a great father to Jake. You know, it really helps me to know that he's going to grow up safe with two parents that really love him.
When do you think you're going to be leaving?
Within 24 hours.
Okay, look, Jason, I have a lot of respect for what you're doing, but I am partly responsible for Michael being there, and I'm telling you, I'm going to do everything I can on my end to make this right.
Carly swears that Dante's safe from you.
Yeah, well, I don't know what to tell you. I know that you chose Dante over a lot of people who love you and who trusted you. I guess you have to live with that. What the hell was that?
Before Sonny gets a chance to drag you in the middle.
What are you talking about?
I asked Jax to adopt Morgan. He's going to be Morgan's legal father.
It's a pretty big step.
I know, and Sonny's devastated. I knew he would be, but Morgan loves Jax, and Jax loves being a father, so.
So does that mean that you've forgiven Jax and you guys are getting
No,
back to...
I don't see a future for me and Jax, but I know that Jax can give Morgan a good life, and we can raise Morgan as divorced parents. I mean, it happens all the time. Don't want you to think I'm terrible.
I have no room to criticize.
Oh, I know what you think. I mean, it's not going to change my mind or anything, but I respect your opinion more than anyone else's, so just, come on, tell me.
Well, honestly, I mean, I believed that you and Sonny could give Michael a good life. But I was wrong.
wrong. Sonny and me, more than you.
No. This whole thing started with me. You know, I've done a lot of bad things. I've made a lot of bad decisions, but probably asking Sonny to be Michael's father is the worst one yet.
Thanks for not fighting me on this.
Well, I gave up Jake to Lucky and Liz. It's kind of the same thing.
Just seems a little easy. And you just accepting this.
Well, I'm not going to fight you on Morgan. But you need to promise me right now that you're not going to fight me on what I'm
Is this
about to tell.
about Michael?
I'm going to Pentonville.
How? They said it's too early for
I'm
a
going
visit.
as a prisoner. To serve time so I can protect Michael.
I thought you said Anthony Zaccaro was protecting Michael.
I made a deal with him, but I do not trust him at all. He's crazy, he's old, he's in bad health. Michael needs me with him.
How long will you be gone?
As long as Michael's incarcerated, maybe longer. Carly, basically, I'm pleading guilty to a Class D felony. It's gonna give me 5 years in Pentonville. I'm gonna be in the same cell as Michael. I'm gonna be with Michael 24 hours a day.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a part of my deal. It's the only way to keep Michael safe. Yes, Miss Walsh.
Mr. Morgan, it's done. You got 5 years in Pentonville, eligible for parole in 2. But don't get your hopes up.
I understand.
Even if Michael gets an early release, you won't. You might have to be in prison for the full 5 years. Assuming that you live that long.